It's the Billy Revolution. It's up to you. Billy Revolution. Here's what you gotta do. The Billy Revolution. A quadrilateral grow under your chin, not in the center though, 'cause it's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. Billy Revolution. Welcome to the Billy Revolution, Season 2. So nice to see so many people are tuning out from the screen, obviously, or they'd all be watching the Revolution. And soon we will have a screen-free society. We'll be outside playing. We'll be playing more musical instruments, participating in more sports, finding other things to get addicted to rather than our cell phone that so many of us are peering at so often. This week I want to talk about talking, and talking as the conduit to health, a conduit to peace, a conduit to healing. And if we take a look at these four fruit, let's say that the clementine is talking. And talking, there's times where a traumatic event happens to us. It's very important to reach out and communicate it and talk to people. And that's very, very crucial, actually. But it's one part of a puzzle towards healing and towards developing an understanding of the way the world is. And it doesn't just have to be an event. If we're depressed, if we any sort of time that we're in a state, reaching out is often a great first step. But another first step is thinking. And thinking, what's nice about thinking is it sort of empowers us to take initiative and to take some initiative and control over the things that are bothering us. And it can work in tandem with talking, but talking on its own, I think, becomes problematic. Another thing is rest. Shutting down rather than keying up. Catastrophization, reactiveness. Often, we have some sort of conflict, and what we want to do right away is go find someone who will think the way we think, who will say, yes, you are right, yeah. And I think that is really important. And a next piece that I think is important is to do some research, to do find some information about what it is bothering you. Look at different ways, different periods of time that people have looked at it. It's interesting how narratives change, and it's wonderful that narratives do change, and that we can look at things with new eyes. We can look at maybe people that have been long suffering under an unfair system. And being able to do the research and take in the new ideas and look at the old and look at the way these things happen can be very, very empowering. So my concern this week is really just to think about the fact that talking in the media is becoming the way, the answer, and people writing on their social media all their intimate feelings and all their intimate troubles. And I think that can be a very powerful and a very influential force in society. But I think we've got to remember there's lots of other ways as well for healing, for growth, and that not everything is a movement. Not every event has to become something that everyone is attached to. I know that it'll be hard for some people, this show specifically, because it sounds like maybe I'm denigrating people for talking, and I'm not. I've just become sensitive to hearing people talk about how presenting it so that as if the conversation and is the solution. And I think that there are a myriad solutions. And I think that they're all important for us to be able to grasp the depth and the complexity of some of these conflicts or some of these emotions we're experiencing. And the best way to say it on the Revolution is to say it like this: Silence can be more powerful than words. Have a great week, and remember, before you talk about it, you can think about it, you can read about it, and you can also talk about it.
You and I are quite alike. You drove your car, baby. I brought my bike. You know that it is such a funny game when we pretend we're just the same.
David is concerned that he hasn't done enough around the house lately, so he decided he's going to do more meals, especially Thursday. He's got a big plan. He's done a little bit of research on a really great rice dish and a lentil curry to go with it, and he's going to make a homemade cake and a nice salad as well. Jonathan has similar feelings, and so Friday he's going to order pizza. They're doing the same thing.
It's the Billy Revolution. It's up to you. Billy Revolution is what you gotta do. The Billy Revolution, a quadrilateral grow under your chin, not in the center though, 'cause it's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. Billy Revolution.